It's not always easy. I'm in no way saying it is. There are all types of things to consider, but if you are striving for your dream life, you better get on it. I'm having my struggles, but I know it will be worth it. And if things don't work out as quickly as I hope, then I will have to sit down, reassess, and go from there. But whatever you do, don't put your dream life off as a pipe dream. You can make it happen. You have to think about what it is you can offer wherever it is you want to be. And you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. We all have special gifts to give other people. If you can figure out a way to make money at that, then you will be well on your way. Write out that dream. Write out that dream day and start brainstorming on how you can make it a reality. Incorporate what you already know into your everyday existence now. You can do it. I know you can because I have. So, going back to the topic I had mentioned, I wanted to know where you would wake up every day for the rest of your life if you had that choice. So here are some of your responses. Susan says, my birthplace, Scotland, and only if my 2 old English sheepdogs are by my side. So odd, we were just talking about cloning dogs. Jim says, every day I wake up is a blessing no matter where I am. Very good. Love that. Diane says, I thought it was St. Martin, but nope. Need to go outside the hurricane belt. Right now it would be Barbados, but I might change my mind after we get to see St. Lucia on a beach that is always warm with clear ocean water, palm trees that sway, clean island, warm islanders. That would be heaven. If you do what I do for a living, and I happen to know Diane refinishes furniture, she can probably do that anywhere. Just like I could do it anywhere. Michelle says, on the beach. I don't care where. Move closer to a beach. I know it's easier said than done. I know you're not the only one to factor in. I know that you have spouses and children and all of that as well. Just like my husband. He has a long commute every day. Probably would not make as much money anywhere else than he does where he's working right now. That's why we, have committed to him staying at that job and not looking for something else. He also has, in my opinion, and knock on wood, stability there. I think that his job is safe for the most part. You never know when you go to a new company how it's going to work out. Could work out great. Could work out terrible. But where are you looking to go? What is the cost of living there compared to where you are now? Could you get away with making less money? Could you do a side hustle? I've been meeting all these people that are doing like these, what do they call them? What's the word I'm looking for? Like a woman I had a drink with last night sells Arbonne. The makeup and the lotions and all of that kind of stuff. I also know a woman who sells Rodan and Fields, which is also another skincare line. The woman who sells Rodan and Fields has been a teacher for her entire life. She retired from teaching because she's making so much money doing this. Something to think about, for sure. Dawn says, in my own home in Alabama, specifically Fairhope, I think that's a very doable dream. Probably a lot less cost of living in Alabama than it is in New Jersey. Linda says, I'm happy to wake up right where I am. That's what I'm talking about, Linda. That's what I'm talking about. Me too. Kate says, Florida, either in Disney or on the beach. Chris says, Lake George, New York. That is very feasible as well. Jay says Surf City. That is in our area. That is a very good possibility. Christina says Vermont. Check it out. I think Vermont would have a much cheaper cost of living than we do here in New Jersey. Kimmy says Hawaii, very high cost of living in Hawaii. That is for sure. But what can you do to supplement your income? What kind of job can you get that would be able to afford the lifestyle you're looking to live? I know we all have kids. Well, not all of us, but I know you all have kids. You don't want to move too terribly far away from them. But if you live in Hawaii, I guarantee you they will come visit you more often than if you lived in Pennsylvania. Probably even more often than at the Jersey Shore. Mary says her husband's answer. Steve says on Earth. Steve's a jokester. He's a real jokester, that's Steve. I love Steve. I love Mary. I love my friends. So, there you go. There's some of the places you would like to live, and I would like to point out that a lot of them are very feasible right now. So, you can do one of two things. Well, I encourage you to do both. But one, the place that you have in mind, the things and the aspects of that place that you love, what can you incorporate into your life right now? Do you live close to a beach, close enough to maybe go watch a sunrise once, twice a week? Do you have time to go and walk the dog? Is there a little cafe that you just love in your chosen place that makes the best espresso or cappuccino or has the wonderful little pastries in the morning? Find a place around you that does similar or the same. Figure out ways to incorporate what you love into your everyday life. Meanwhile, start working toward getting you where you want to go. It's all possible. You can do it. I know you can. So it is Taco Tuesday, a fat Taco Tuesday. So, I don't know, grab a healthy one, grab a fattening one. I don't care. It is Fat Tuesday. And think about what is the dream that you have been ignoring. Don't ignore it anymore. Breathe life into it. Make it a reality and don't wait too long. Now, I want you to go make today your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit Hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.
Come on, Ellen. It is Fat Tuesday. We're at day 165. How long's it got to keep going? Me and Tucker, we want to be on your show.